What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Ninja Voltage. In today's video, it's time for another episode of Now What? So I haven't done one of these videos in such a long time. So if you're newer to the channel, I used to do a video called Now What, which is just basically an excuse to give you guys an overview, tell you now what am I working on, give you a general state of the game, etc, etc. So we're gonna do that in today's video as well. So account overview, we'll do a free summon, and of course we'll do some predictions, starting off with the next ninja to be added to the game, which is a softball. This is a layup here. Mitsuki. I'm gonna go with Mitsuki. During the live stream, they basically flat out said late March, early April, Mitsuki will be added to the game.
Mitsuki being added to the game as a playable character at the end of March or early April.
I'm gonna go with late March. I'm not going to bet against Bandai. I'm crazy sometimes, but I'm not betting against Bandai. So that is that. But the more important thing, the more pivotal thing that came out of that live stream is the Boruto and Sarada thing. And this is where I'm gonna go ahead and make an FG3000 level prediction, all right? Some people aren't gonna be happy with this, but I don't work for Bandai. I don't work for Bandai. What I say doesn't matter. Proof, look at all my videos. What I say does not matter. So take it with a grain of salt. So the biggest question in the game, in the community right now is how will they handle Sarada and Boruto? We know that they have new jutsu on the way. They have an ultimate on the way. Will it be old Ninja New Jutsu or will it be new Ninja New Jutsu? New Ninja New Jutsu. That's harder to say. Way harder to say. So this is what I think. And some people are gonna be really sad about this, but I think it's going to be new Ninja New Jutsu. I don't think it's gonna be old Ninja New Jutsu. I know, I was kind of like, it's gonna be like, you get to use your old ninja, then you get to go to equipment, and you can kind of flip out which, oh, I have none equipped, but you can kind of flip out which jutsu that you wanted to use. I know I said that before, but I'm starting to think that it's not going to be that way. So if this is basically what I'm talking about, I figured that it'd be old ninja, new jutsu, and then you can be like, oh, I'm gonna use Byakugan, and I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna equip that. I don't think it's going to be that way any longer. I think it's going to be new ninja, new jutsu. And here's a few reasons why. It makes sense for Sarada and Boruto. Like, I think if it was in a vacuum and it was just Boruto and Sarada, I would have said old ninja, new jutsu. That's what I would have said for just them. But when I think about Sage Naruto, when I think about Susanoo Itachi, I cannot foresee them allowing Akatsuki Itachi, and I know he was Akatsuki even when he was Susanoo. I totally get it. But he didn't use any of his Susanoo abilities in his cloak at all. Susanoo Itachi was not in his cloak when he did any of his Susanoo. He didn't, when he did Amaterasu, when he did all of that, he was not wearing this outfit at all. I just find it really hard to foresee a situation where this Itachi is using Susanoo. I find it really hard to see this Naruto doing any type of sage, summoning any kind of frogs or anything like that. I don't see it on this Naruto. So if you subscribe to the theory that it's going to be old ninja new jutsu, you have to subscribe to the theory that this Naruto will have sage abilities one day. And this Sasuke will have curse form abilities one day. And I just don't see that happening. And then when I think about the longevity of the game, a lot of people were like, hey, what about my ability points? I'm gonna lose all my ability points that I have on my old Sarada if they make a new Sarada. And then I thought, yeah, that's probably by design. The more you summon, the more cards you get. The more cards you get, the more you can power them up. The more you power them up, the more you can sell them and get more ability points. So in my heart of hearts, and I hate to say it, I think that you're gonna get a new Sarada and a new Boruto with new jutsu, and you will not be able to equip that new jutsu on old Sarada and vice versa. I don't think it's gonna happen. I do think they're gonna get their own banner, and that banner will have a rate up on all of the jutsu. Which I find hilarious. But I do think that that banner will have all of her jutsus as rate ups because currently Boruto and Sarada have never had a rate up banner ever. We haven't even looked at Boruto yet. Here he is, buddy. Here you go. Look at that 1 star. I got all these fragments. Don't care. We've never had a rate up banner for Boruto. And we've never had a rate up banner for Sarada. So I do believe that it will be a banner that has all of their jutsus all rated up. So you can kind of choose which Sarada and which Boruto that you want to kind of use. The Hero Battle Dance will still have the old Boruto, and then during that week, it'll be a new co-op event that'll give you fragments for the new Boruto and the new Sarada. And like I said, the only reason why I'm going with this theory is because when I think of Bandai trying to stretch this out long term, they don't care that you've spent ability points on Boruto. Like, I got 8 right here when I was brand new. They don't care that you spent ability points on Sarada. They love it. They want you to get more cards. They want you to power them up and sell them, get more ability points, because that keeps you on the cycle. That keeps you on the treadmill. If you have a Sarada that's 6 stars with full ability points, you're sitting pretty. Like, you never really have to grind anymore. So that is my theory. I do believe that in this game, you will have different versions of ninjas. The same thing with Sasori, right? When you think about Sasori, when he took off his cloak, or I'm sorry. Yeah. I was thinking like he has 3 different forms. I got confused there for a second. He has the first form, which I don't think we'll ever see. We have this form right here as his second form. Then he has his third form. Like, the abilities that he used in his third form, he never used in this form. So I don't see a place where they allow the 1,000 Puppet Sasori to use abilities that he only had in 1,000 Puppet Sasori form in this form. I just don't see it. Now, and so that whole costume system, I don't think it's happening. I just don't think it's happening. And like I said, the main reason why I don't think that costume system is happening is because using this Sasori with 1,000 Puppet Sasori abilities, I just don't think it's going to happen. So that is my theory. But hey, guess what? Guess what, all you people on Discord, Reddit? I know what you're about to say, because I said this is going to be the other way. So you guys are good. You guys are totally fine. All of this is all going to be thrown out the window, and Bandai will add a costume system. Bandai will go old Ninja New Jutsu, and everything is going to be fine, right? Because everything I say is supposedly opposite day, all right? Every day is opposite day. It's only supposed to be like 1 day a week, but 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It's always opposite day for FG. I'm sorry, I'm starting to rant. Let's go back to the video. So in the middle of this video, let's do a free summon. Let's bring it down a notch. No, we're not. No, we're not, because we've been sitting too long. And they're like, you know what? You're AFK. Get out so people can attack your base. Sorry, you're not attacking FG 3000's base. Screw that noise. Give me my chakra. So Platinum Summon, let's do this. Let's see what we can get. I don't think I've ever gotten anything super fancy on a free summon on a video, but whatevs. We'll take a rare. I'll tell you what I'm doing with all these rares. Let's see what it is. So this is a booty poke. Fine. Let's go back to the menu. So here is basically what my account looks like right now. So my Tsunade is basically where I want her. I'm going to eventually merge her heel kick together because I haven't done that yet. But I'm waiting to get some more 6-star yellow cards to kind of fill that gap. But right now it's not a priority because my Tsunade is already 126K. I need to work on my other ninja. So low priority, but that's what I'm working on with her. My Hidan is pretty set up as well. Same deal with him. I'm gonna eventually take 3 of these purple cards off, and then I'll replace them with more 6-star red cards. Just to get more power out of them, because look at that power, 14,000 attack. I should be able to squeeze a little bit more attack power out of my Hidan, so that is that. As you can see for Tsunade and Hidan, he's 42 out of 43 when it comes to abilities. She's 40 out of 43. The only thing I'm missing is like the CP things, which I'm not gonna spend 10,000 on some CP right now. So that's basically the only thing I'm missing. Sasuke's not really one of my favorite ninjas, so really he's just sitting here. But here's kind of a glimpse of what my Sasuke looks like. Same exact deal here. The idea is to take these 2 Chidori streams off eventually and then replace them with 6-star very rares. A lot of people get upset when they get a 6-star very rare, but this is what you use them for. These give you the ability to plug holes in your character kits once you synthesize jutsu. So once you synthesize your fireball and your Chidori stream and your Sharingan, and you have all these holes, you're supposed to fill them with these very rare 6 stars, and you match the color. So they're not always worthless. I know they're not the best thing when you're trying to get a certain card, but that's that. Sakura, I still don't have her freaking attack up, so I'm working on getting her set up as well. As you can see, I have a few green cards on her. We'll get these up to 6 stars eventually, and we'll get her decked out. Low priority, but on the way. Itachi, I want to get his abilities unlocked, so right now I'm on a mission to get more cards sold off, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Itachi's not really one of my favorite characters in the anime, but like you have to use him for PvP. Like you just can't not use him for PvP. So that's the only reason why I'm using Itachi is for PvP purposes. The next character that I'm going all out on is Gaara. I'm going to be decking him out pretty substantially. He's the only character that I have I do have 2 ults in Sakura, but he's the only character that I have 2 ults and a full kit. So eventually I'm going to merge his 2 ults together, merge these cards together as well. I'm not really going to merge these because it doesn't really matter. The Shukaku defense shield only lowers CP cost, so not a big priority there. But that's that. So Gaara is going to be my next 100k with like full ability points character. Neji's looking good, but he's low priority because he doesn't have an ultimate. The same thing with Kakashi. I have some really good cards on them, but I don't have any ultimates on them, so they're low pro right now. I do have a Naruto ultimate, but yeah, I like Naruto, but I'm not a massive fan of him. So that's that. Minato, same thing. Guy, I'm a big fan of Guy, but I don't have his ultimate, so he's low pro. Same thing with Orochimaru. I hate Sasori. I do have Datara's ultimate, but I'm not a big fan of his kit, so he's just gonna sit there. The next 2 characters that I plan on working on and I'm gonna wait a little bit, because I want to see, even though I made the prediction, I still want to see what happens. So, but the next 2 characters that I want to work on is Tamari and Sarada, because I want to have more ranged characters, especially if Conan comes out. So if Conan comes out, I'm going all out on Conan, and I'm also going to power up Tamari and Sarada, because that final room in PvP, your best bet always in that final room is to have 1 melee person that does knockdowns. So in my case, that's Hidan. So my Hidan runs up to you and tries to knock you down. And then in the background, you just have ranged characters just raining down ranged attacks. That's really the only way you can get real damage out of people that try to skip past your gate, because they're knocked down, right? That gives Hidan enough time to run up and do another knockdown. And then hopefully your Tamari and your Sarada and maybe even your Shino is strong enough to rain enough damage down to kill them and to punish them for skipping your gate and running into your base. So that's what I'm going to be doing when it comes to my attack base. Once again, PvP is not that big of a deal. There's not great rewards, so I'm just kind of just doing it for giggles. But yeah, my dream team would be like Hidan, Tamari, Sarada, and like Shino or Conan or whatever. That would be my dream team for my final PvP room. So that's that. Other than that, as far as characters are concerned, I'm pretty set. No one else I really care about powering up. I do, really want to power up Haku, but I'm not digging in that platinum banner. And then as far as cards, so this is a big thing that people always kind of have questions on, is what do you sell? So this is what I plan on selling right here. All of these are rare stat cards. All of these are rare stat cards. As you can see right there, I just go in there, turn off the 2 things that say Jutsu, click no Jutsu. So all of these cards are rare stat cards. So once I get that big chakra bonus at the end of SAM 2 and all of those evolution materials, I'm building up evolution or chakra right now. But I'm gonna take all of these cards, power them up to 5 stars and sell them. That is 5,000 ability points a pop. So I wanna clear my box out of all of these. All of these stat cards are going to leave because I have plenty very rares. So I don't really need stat cards anymore. These are all my very rares right here. I have so many very rares, all the way to this Naruto card. So I got tons and tons of very rares. So even when I sell those stat cards, I'm going to be able to plug those holes in those ninjas when it comes to, keeping their power level up. So that's the plan, and that's how I'm going to build up a bunch of ability points. But that pretty much does it as far as what I'm working on. Do we need to talk about anything else? I think we have done it all. Yeah. Obtain, enhance, evolve, synthesize, ninja card list, sell cards. We did our free summon. We talked about Mitsuki being next, and I let everybody down when I said that I think it's going to be new Ninja New Jutsu. I'm sorry to say, I think it will be. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Later.